I was just thinking with that KPI, the renewals, where I guess if you see, hey, the median income just jumped 10K in this specific zip code, then you shift that KPI a little bit more towards the increases. But if that median income has stayed the same on the affordability and on the next during renewals, you say, hey, you know what? Renewals is more important. Don't raise the rents on this, property.
Yeah, the challenge is median income data is very lagging. By the time you get it, it's a year or 2 or 3 years old. So just that real time, what are the comps doing? What's the feedback from the 10 people that walked in your office this month or week? That is a much better guide than median income data once you get in, because again, that data tends to be a year old at best. So
Gotcha. And then I guess this is the last question. Any change? It seems 2025, you're very optimistic potentially to do multiple acquisitions.
I hope so.
Any change to if you do get multiple LOIs accepted? Any thoughts of doing a fund, or you're still of the nature of just doing individual deals?
Yeah, there's pros and cons to each. We still lean towards individual deals because it seems like most of our investors like the ability to know exactly what market, what asset their money is going into, and what the expectation is for that investment. And then also, one of the potential downsides of a fund is it tends to, and there's some ways to mitigate this by structuring it with capital calls and all that, but it tends to put a little extra pressure on the sponsor to just go out and buy something and get a return and get things moving. And we are very intentional about trying to make sure we have no pressure to do a deal. No deal is better than a bad deal. So we would rather go a long time without one and make sure we can wait until we truly do believe it's a great deal. Not to say we never will do a fund. And then again, the same thing, deal volume's been so slow this past year. Funds tend to work best when there's a lot of transactions happening, where you can buy and sell and you have that volume and you can predict, yeah, we'll probably have 3 deals in the next 5 months or whatever. Whereas right now that hasn't happened yet. And we wouldn't want to either get people all excited and say, all right, we're doing it, or actually raise the money and just have it sitting there and putting pressure on us to go buy something.